All right.
Is it?
It's going.
Oh.
Yeah, it's going.
Oh, I cracked my shoulder.
Oh, man.
Hey, guys. So, obviously, it's a little different of a setup because Mia's on that side.
I am. Hello, everybody.
And I'm on this side. Because this week is my episode.
Yes, it is.
And I'm really nervous.
It's totally not noticeable, I swear.
we didn't film yesterday.
No, we did not.
And I was really nervous, so I was really happy we didn't film yesterday. And now it's 7 o'clock tonight.
Yes, it is.
On Sunday, because I was like, we were putting it off. And I was glad because I was like, I'm too scared.
Hey, but let's get into it, though.
Yeah. All right. So,
welcome back to the Unfiltered Podcast.
Anyways, it was rudely interrupted, but it's fine. Anyways, guys, so the topics for today are, true cost of living, the amount of friendships lost, adult decisions have adult consequences, and then when life gives you lemons, because the big main picture of today is what our parents didn't teach us about adulthood.
The good, the bad.
And the what the fuck. I don't ever really curse. Just kidding. That's a lie. Okay. So, I remember growing up, my mom did not. I mean, she was like, it's going to be really expensive when you grow up. And I was like, no, like, it's going to be fine.
Right.
Like, I was like, everything's going to be fine. Like, you're doing just fine. Like, I'll be fine. It's all good.
They always make it look like it's so easy.
So easy.
And
oh my God.
It's not.
Yeah.
I have friends who are like our age who have fucking houses and are already married and having kids.
Which
and
is
I'm like,
wild
God damn, good job for you, but
like I could never.
Where did I go wrong?
I know, like what did I not know?
Exactly.
When I first started being an adult, like as soon as I turned 18, like what was I not?
Yeah.
So, like, I remember when I moved out for the very first time, I was 20. I was 20 years old when I moved out for the first time. And I was like, this is going to be so fun. I, like, knew my monthly budget for everything. And then I moved out, and everything cost way more than I thought it was going to cost. I remember grocery shopping for the first time. This is really cheap now, but, like, this back then, it was what, like 5 years ago, 4 years ago, it was I spent $150 on groceries, and I was like, oh my God, like that's so much.
Damn.
That was so much.
I mean, compared to 5 years ago, I think that was a lot.
Yeah,
that was a lot.
That was a lot for 5 years ago. That was because
no. I think I meant to say that is a lot for 5 years ago.
I bought like everything I wanted. I bought like
it'd be like that though.
Like, listen, like I didn't realize the cost of a 12 case of a soda when I moved out. I thought it was so cheap. It's like $8, $9.
Hey, that fries rewards though.
Hey man,
there you go.
Buy 3 get 3 free. Buy 2 get 2 free.
So where we're at every like Sunday is
fries.
Yes.
It's my grocery shopping day. Yes. Mia tags along sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's real fun.
Well, bills are bigger than you expected,
dude. Like,
but you've always had roommates. That's the other thing.
Yeah, I've always except now. I live on my own. It's really expensive. Like, I always paid under $1,000 a month. It was usually around $650 a month is what I paid for the last 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Until this past year, where I started paying my own rent fully because I moved into my own apartment all by myself because I can afford it.
Mm-hmm.
Guys. Dude, my first SRP bill, my first electric bill, $400.
Yeah,
$400.
I remember those days.
Dude, I told Mia about it, and she was like, and then I'll be like, no, we are not keeping the AC under this because it's too expensive, and we're keeping it off when we're not here. But I can't really do that now because I have a dog.
Yeah.
So I have to, keep him comfortable. But listen.
It's the freedom. You don't have to tell anybody,
I know.
where you're going
I
or
know. But guys, it's
roommate
just
drama.
like what the hell?
Sheesh.
What the hell up with eggs? By the way, do you know how expensive eggs are?
I don't really buy eggs. So.
I do. And let me tell you, that Fry's monthly coupon that I get a free carton of eggs every month is the best coupon. Anybody who's from around this area will understand where I'm coming from. It's best. Anyways,
it's the best.
It is because eggs are like $8 a carton for 12 eggs.
Wow, that's a lot.
They used to be like $2.
Wow.
The price.
Just disclaimer. Do you like my haircut, guys?
Oh my Jesus Christ!
Just,
listen, please tell her she looks pretty. Comment below. You look pretty. Cute haircut. She's been really excited about her hair. She does. It does look really good.
Because I've been trying to find a new barber.
Sir,
Sir. I know. Today I went to a barbershop and the lady called me a sir, and I don't correct them at all because look at me,
Okay, but show them what you do. Whenever somebody calls you a sir, what do you do?
No. I can't do it because my shirt. It's like, that was embarrassing. I'm gonna edit that. I'm gonna edit that out.
Keep it in. That's so
but
funny.
Anyway, so yes, it was funny. But anyway, my hair looks good. Finally found someone who does a good job.
Yeah. So.
But so with all of this, you living on, adulting sucks. That's just what it is.
Dude, it freaking sucks.
Adulting sucks, and you have all these bills that are bigger than you expect.
So much.
And it's expensive.
It's so.
Nowadays, it's expensive. But
I got a car payment. I got my bill for just my rent, my utilities.
Yeah.
My insurance. Crazy.
I've been on my own since I was like 18. Like maybe a couple years before. As soon as I got a job. For now, I pay for my own car insurance, medical, phone bill, groceries, stuff like that. And it's fucking expensive. But as long as you're living life and,
yeah.
It doesn't really matter. But, it's a lot. But the amount of friendships you lose as you grow up, especially into adulthood.
Nobody tells you after high school how many friends you lose.
Oh, no. Or you don't really talk to.
Yeah.
And it's just awkward years later.
I talked to so many people in high school. Like, I remember I had so many friends in high school. Like, I was friends with everybody in high school. After I graduated, whoa.
Where are they?
Dude, like, I've got a handful. Just me. It's not. It's not just you. I got like oh, I'm sorry if you guys see Scout in the camera. He's just Scout. Oh.
Okay, girl. Okay, boy.
Scout, come over here. Come here. Come here. Scout, come here. Come lay down. Guys, I'm so sorry.
Scout, go.
Don't listen to me. Listen to Mia. Sure. Whatever. Not like I'm the one who feeds you and walks you every day.
Anyway,
sorry. So, I've got like a handful of friendships that I have had since high school. I've got really like four that I've had since high school. And, we're still, we close. But, like, since I graduated, and also it got really bad when I moved. Let me tell you something.
By the way, disclaimer, she's from California.
I'm from San Diego. Don't be jealous.
Oh, I'm not.
I had nicer weather. And I moved here.
Yeah. So shut the fuck.
Anyways, I moved here when I was 19. I grew up there. But when I moved here, zero friends. I was so bored. I was at home. You know what I was doing at home? I was in group time, because this is during COVID when I moved. We were doing Zoom calls, because you could do multiple people on a call, and we do either Zoom calls of like all of our friends from college and stuff, or we would do FaceTime, because that's when they added like you could do multiple people on a FaceTime call. Oh my god, that's what I was doing with my friends back home, because I had no friends here and I was at home just on FaceTime, or I was making TikToks because I was so bored.
Wow.
I would get up at like 1 p.m. Like, I would go to bed super late, get up at 1 p.m., do whatever.
Crazy.
And then I made a friend. And then my life became a little bit better out here. Um,
Oh, for a second there, I thought you were talking about me.
you came later on.
I did come later
I
on.
had to develop my friendships out here before, you know?
Exactly, and here I am, guys.
Here she is.
No, but seriously though, the amount of friendship lost is absolutely absurd.
Like, do
and
you
it's
really
crazy.
talk to anybody from high school?
No, I mean, no. I mean,
On
we
a
have each
regular
other.
basis?
No, absolutely not. No, we have each other on social media, and if a big milestone comes up, then oh heck yeah. But other than that, no. I mean, it's really hard. Let's just be honest here. It's really hard to make friends when you're an adult.
Yeah.
I mean, it's absurd. It's crazy, and it's outrageous. I mean, like I've mentioned in other videos, I have a friend that I've known since preschool, and now we don't really talk, and that's just because life is life, and you get busy, and you outgrow people and stuff, or people don't really want to put in the effort or say they're going to put in the effort, and then they don't, and then it's just so anyway. But yeah, so I mean the amount of friendships lost when you're growing up, it just sucks. But there's always those friendships later on, which hence you know. So I'm very thankful for that woman. So yes.
As you should be.
Ah.
But also, let me say this. Like, not that I think social media is the end all be all, because I don't. But like when I was in high school and right after I graduated, like I was getting like 150, 180 likes on my posts. I don't get nearly the same amount anymore. It really tripped me out. I was like, what the same followers, same amount of followers. But like I was like, wow, this is weird.
I'm glad you're paying attention to that.
I noticed it.
I bet you noticed it.
Again, not saying I'm not shallow like that. I'm just saying.
It's crazy. How many likes did I get today?
I hide my like count now. I used to never hide my like count, and now I do.
That's crazy. So, in one of the topics, you have that adult decisions have adult consequences. Ugh. And that it more intense than you expected. What do you mean by that? Like jail time, like...
Oh, I don't know. You got anybody going to jail time?
No, actually, I don't. Continue.
Well, like, when I moved out, I was on my own. It was just me, all on my own.
With roommates.
One roommate.
Oh, sorry. One roommate.
It was one roommate when I moved out. Uh-huh. But, everything that I did, it was my decision. Like, I didn't have to ask my mom, like, can I go out? Can I go do this? And let me tell you, with my actions came like, I would go to a bar on weekdays.
On Wednesday
for ladies' nights because our drinks were 50 cents. Oh yeah, that sounds like a blast. It's like a great time. It was until the next day because we wouldn't get home until 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And I'd have work the next day, and I'm not even kidding. I have called out of work because I was like so tired. Not that I was hungover. I was never hungover. I was just really tired, and I wanted to sleep. And I would call out of work. Yeah. And because of that, I would lose my PTO or whatever. And then, once my PTO was gone, then if I called out, I missed my full-time work.
No.
I'd lose out on money. And then, that would come in with my bills, and I'd be like, oh.
Well, and also with that, more adult consequences, I'll add on. You lost work, so you don't get paid.
Exactly.
So it just you have to like plan out your trips.
Yep.
Because you have to work a certain amount, and if you don't, it just like you can't miss too much. PTO is a nice thing. Let's just put that out there. I love PTO is a nice thing.
I budget. Listen, now I budget out my PTO. I'm like, hey, I'm going to do this. Like, I'm saving my PTO for a trip coming up, and I'm not touching this specific amount of PTO because I got to use it for this one trip.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because we're going for a week.
Yeah.
And I have...
like a week and a half or something.
Yeah, like a week and a half. So all the PTO that I have right now, I can't touch.
Yeah. I made this trip last year, and it costed me about over $1,000.
Yeah.
And that's driving,
Mm-hmm.
a little bit. So
Yeah. And also with that, at my other place that I lived, I like having my friends over. I like having people come over.
yeah,
And through that, some issues came up. Okay.
just
And
got a little bit of family drama.
but it's okay. We don't talk about that. We leave it alone.
Oh, I just said, yeah, family drama.
Yeah.
Never
But
lived with a sister.
yeah. So, those specific people did not like whomst was coming over.
Whoops.
Whomst.
What the fuck?
Who was coming over. And
You're trying to be all proper.
I am.
That's crazy.
And, things happen.
No.
I ended up having to move out before the end of my lease because it was just such an uncomfortable situation.
And
we're working. Listen, my family side of it.
There's a lot.
My family side of it, we're working through it. But the other person involved in that, kiss my ass. Okay, could never. Can't stand her. Anyways,
Yikes.
I'm just saying, because to be honest with you, who the fuck cares? Who cares? If I'm paying to live there, I'm actually paying more to live. I was paying more than the other people living there. And you're going to tell me who I can and cannot have over?
But see, that just comes with adulthood, right? And
which is why I moved out on my own, so I don't have to tell nobody who's coming over, when they're coming over, and how long
exactly.
they're staying.
And again, that just comes with adulthood, where as kids, we can just do whatever the fuck we want, not really consequences. But as you get over, you need to learn how to stand up for yourself, and you very much did that. But I mean, that just comes with being an adult. You have to stand up for yourself, when to say no, and and all that fun stuff. So it's adulthood is something. But when life gives you lemons, what do you mean by that?
Oh my gosh, guys. Well, like, one thing very recently that happened, like, I just got a new car a few months ago. Back in November. Don't even roll your eyes at me.
Guys, okay. Like, this is unfiltered. I really don't give a fuck. This woman went to a dealership, and there was like 3 of us going, and she was like, you know what? I want a car payment of 400 and something fucking bucks. And I'm like, girl, don't we all? But I'm very proud of you. You did.
I got a lower car payment. I got a good deal on my car.
Yeah.
I think for a first time car buyer, I think I got a really good deal. Yeah. Listen.
Wait, what is your interest rate?
10%.
Oh, that's not bad.
I know.
It's not horrible, but it's not bad.
I mean, listen, it would have been lower had I bought cars before. I think it was the only reason my interest rate was that high was because it was the first time I was buying a car, is what they told me. They said if I had something else under my belt that it probably would have been.
Yeah, because you didn't really have credit.
Yeah.
So
anyways, I loved my old car. I have a lot of special memories with my old car. I love her. She was a 2010 silver Toyota Corolla. I loved her.
She was a fucking beater.
She was like, my paint was coming off. Like, it was so sun damaged on the top of my car. It was really bad.
It was a fucking beater, y'all.
It was so bad. But you know what? And it had the manual roll down windows. Like, you couldn't just press a button. Like, you were rolling. You were cranking that window down. We never took my car. Never. For many reasons, but that was one of them because...
Girl, we hardly even still take your car.
I know. That's because I have a dog.
And dog hair gets everywhere, and I'm not a fan.
No, she's not. But she's here all the time. She handles the dog fur. Hi. This is Scout, by the way, everybody. You can see him. He's my little baby. He's a husky. So if that gives you any perspective of how much dog fur I deal with, that's how much dog fur I deal with. Anyways, so I had to get... I was on the freeway on my way to work, and my car just stopped on the freeway. I called Mia. I was like, so, like, my car, like, my steering wheel was shaking, and then my car just kind of stopped. Like, it just slowed down, and then it kind of just stopped.
Wait, I don't even remember this.
We were arguing. We were not having a great morning, and then I called her, and she's like, what? I was like, Not even a hello, just what?
Damn. Okay.
Do you remember? Because your mom. Listen, I
Oh,
eventually.
yes, I remember.
So I first off I called my mom, and then I called my boss, and then I called me and I let her know what was going on. So then I was driving my car. I ended up being able to get it off the freeway. The highest I could go was 45 miles an hour with
Oh,
my
so
car.
it was working.
But I couldn't go any faster. Like I wasn't able to accelerate past
But
45.
you literally just said that you
it stopped. I turned my car off, and then I turned my car back on.
Oh, okay.
And
you
then
gotta clarify, girl.
Sorry. I turned my car
I'm
off.
sorry, y'all. I love to give her shit.
Anyways, on the freeway, got it off to the exit because I was right by the next. I was literally like on the ramp. So I got it off the exit, and then I could only accelerate up to 45 miles an hour. And then if I was trying to go more than that, my car would shake. Like it was bad. I took it to Big O Tires or something because that was just the place that I always take my car for anything. Sorry, guys.
We're back.
Anyway, sorry about that. So anyways, I got my car off, got it to Big O Tires. My mom was working, so I actually called her mom.
She sure did.
Yeah, she came to pick me up.
Shout out to my mama.
Thanks, Karen. Appreciate you, girl. So she came, picked me up. I went back to her parents' house, and then people called me and said that it was going to be going to be like $7,000, $8,000 to fix my car. There was like 2 things wrong with it. So the half, right? Wasn't it that much? Right?
Girl, you don't even know.
No, you're looking at me like I'm crazy. And I was like, no, I remember I paid a couple $1,000.
A couple thousand or a couple thousand? That's crazy. Anyways,
it was just too much it was more to fix my car than what my car was worth at that point.
Yeah.
My car is old.
So again, that's just an example of when life gives you lemons. So all these curveballs that just throw you. And then you had to buy a new car.
I bought a new car.
So
but listen, I love my car.
Yes, it is a beautiful.
It's a 2025.
You sound like a friend I know who likes.
Friend?
No, she ain't even a friend no more.
Period.
Bro. Fuck that shit. Lose my number. Anyway.
Yeah, lose it.
So, yeah. So it was just
But like that's what I mean, like, because I wasn't expecting to have to take on another car payment for a year. I was like, I'll get one by the end of this year. We'll be fine. Well, then I had to get a car.
Yeah.
And now I have a car payment.
Oh no! Welcome to fucking adulthood. Sorry, that was personal. Anyway.
Listen, I've never had a car payment before. Not saying that. I've never had to buy. Well, I did have a car payment, but it wasn't like an actual car payment.
Well, she recently just started paying for her car payment.
I paid for my car. First off, my old car, I paid that off all by myself.
I meant your car payments.
What do you mean?
The first 2 months were like free.
We're not getting into this because we're going to get into an argument, and I just can't. I literally can't. We'll talk later.
So anyway, so yes. Life
what about
gives you lemons.
You got an example of when life gives you lemons? I'm sure you got something.
I got a whole bunch. Shit, I got 23 years of it. Me, Jesus Christ. I can't think of them off the top of my head, really. I don't know. I can't even. I'm just still laughing. Anyway, so yeah, I really don't know, bro. But I do appreciate you guys coming and watching this, and stuff. And today's topic was why parents didn't really teach us about adulthood. But for her, well, her parents did not teach her. But me, no, my dad was like, oh fuck that. It's gonna be, it costs a lot, X amount of things. My dad's just a wonderful man, and he just lays out the law about, what adulting actually costs and all that fun stuff. So
I mean, like my mom, love her. I love you, Mom. I really do. My whole life was very like, no, everything's fine. Even if my mom was like dead broke, which I mean, I get it for like kids. You don't want your kids to know if like you're in trouble or anything, but like I didn't know the true cost of anything.
Yeah.
Mom, and also when I moved out,
she still has your back till this day.
She does, and I appreciate it.
Oh, I bet you do.
I do.
That's good.
Love having the fact that my mom always has my back.
I know, backup support.
Don't be a hater.
I'm not being a hater. I'm just saying, like, hey, it's good to have a support system and a backup plan. That's just good. It's a wonderful thing.
feel like there's like something underneath that with a tone of voice that just came up, and I literally cannot. I cannot.
Adulting sucks sometimes.
Anyways, whatever. Yeah, but my mom didn't teach me the true cost of anything. Also, by the way, when I moved out, had no idea how to cook. Not a damn thing.
Yeah.
Didn't get taught how to cook. I had to learn it all on my own, and I think
shit, I did fucking culinary in fucking high school and life skills.
No, hold up. But did you actually cook, or were you
It
just
doesn't
a
fucking
taste
matter.
tester?
I
What were you?
watched. I was a taste tester and a dishwasher.
Oh, so you could do dishes.
I do. Thank you. Anyway, whatever, bro. So yes.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. This was the first one that I did. I did all these topics by myself. I wrote them down and I picked the ones
She
to
did.
do. Yeah.
She did.
I did.
So obviously there's the good, the bad, and the
What the fuck? Life throws you lemons. Things happen.
The amount of friendships you lose. Mm-hmm. And the true cost of living.
And adult decisions have adult consequences. Anybody who's watching this, really think about that. Your adult decisions have adult consequences with anything.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I know this one's a little bit shorter. I apologize for that. But it's a Sunday and shit, probably gonna go watch TV after this. Not even gonna.
We have probably gonna finish the movie that we haven't finished. That we've taken like 2 days
to finish. Yeah, no doubt. But next week, shit, maybe you can go do next week again. No?
We'll see.
We'll see. No, anyway. But again, this is the Unfiltered Podcast. I appreciate you guys watching and stuff. And is that it? Do you want to add anything else?
We'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week, guys.
Bye.